Oh, you guys thought I was gonna let you down with a minute to spare. No faith. What up, Yogs? No faith. Okay. Yep, one sec. All right. Whoop, that's the right one. That's the right one. At the buzzer. How's everyone doing? We're back on that Persona Dream. Early? I don't know about early. About average. Since we started doing the house stuff. Earlier than the other night, though. That's for sure. Earlier than that. Alright. I got my Costco brand giant muffin. Look, this ain't a muffin. Look at the absolute size of this thing. I mean, you know how big my hand is. This is not a muffin. This is a cake disguised as a muffin. This could feed a family of 4. And I'm gonna eat the whole thing. Yeah, these days, if you see me live before 7 o'clock my time, that's early for sure. Because normally I'm finishing up at the house and then back here and either taking M2 or from work and then starting. So we didn't leave here because I didn't get the last of the will seeds. And I thought it was in the maze. Because that made sense to me. The only other spot I can see that I didn't go, there's a random staircase there that's red. Otherwise, all I can think of is maybe there was a... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, there's a whole fucking thing in there. But that is the maze. So there's a thing there, maybe it's there? The size comparison is ineffective due to hand size, true. If you took a regular muffin, it's at minimum twice the size. Yeah, go ahead, Fox. Yeah, no, I'm not looking to spend another, like, hour here. Oh my goodness gracious! Meogs with 169 big US dollars. I thought Em was saying what the F because she was excited about the money. As it turns out, she just died in Plants vs. Zombies. Convenient timing. Thank you, Mr. Meogs, and also, how you doing, Bubs? I hope you're having a good night. You better be good for Dad now. Huh? Don't tease him too much. Maybe just a little bit, though. So it's not the maze? Alright, you let me know where it is, Fox, and we'll give her a go. I'm not I'm doing my best not to swear in front of the hashtag kids. We gotta at least pretend that we're adults around here. She's gone now? I don't know if I believe you. High limit lobby above the save room. Really?
Now let's proceed forward.
All right. What are you raising your Australian, Meogs?
Okay.
Maybe that's the secret. Raise them Australian. Above the save room. Up there?
Focus.
Word? Well, what do you know? But thank you, Meogs. That's a big dono. Much appreciated. To say the least. We're not getting the paydays anymore like we used to because this economy, the Canadian dollar is too strong against the USD. Our usual small PP has slightly larger than normal PP energy.
Oh?
Yeah.
Joker.
Yeah, it's up. Well, it happens when the economy is down and we're a net exporter, and so.
This is Willseed. I'll be taking this.
Oh no, Deathbird, no, listen. It's 0.5 or 0.75 points next month. And by the end of the year, it's probably gonna, the overnight bank rate's gonna be probably 3.25 or 3.5. The only glimmer of hope right now is that the housing market continues to drop. And so, if that continues to go down and it's the primary driver for why they're running these rates up, then we might survive to the end of the year where it doesn't go too much further north, if we're lucky. My company had our quarterly town hall meeting this week, and they made some announcements which I missed because I was running, I was late tuning in. From comments, I assumed it was some kind of bonus 401k contribution which we usually get at the year's end. Turns out they announced a full company-wide 5% salary increase. Let's go! Holy shit! Can I get hired at your company? That's pretty good. It's not matching inflation, but it's better than getting less than 5%.
This is...
Let me just make sure I got the right. There we go.
Okay, let's go.
Gotta get the YOLO bird on there. If you want to work in insurance, sure. Well, if there's one thing that's definitely recession-proof, it's insurance. No. banana chocolate chip.
Let's do this.
What, babe? I bet you are, babe. You better get to bed early tonight because you booked yourself a heck of a shift tomorrow. What in the seven hells is this persona? Miyagi, you better be talking about mobile gaming. Unfortunately, I cannot do that, Link.
What's my next move? I'll use my persona!
I wonder how recession-proof gaming is. I think certain sectors of gaming is probably
Awaiting
recession-proof. But I bet you certain other sectors in gaming get hit.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Persona! I'm up!
Oh, she's weak to nuke. Really?
That's our queen.
Well, that's easy.
They're in disarray. They're done for.
Well, Game Pass during yeah, absolutely. The next 3 years for Game Pass is going to be insane.
Nice moves, Fox.
I shall be your opponent. Persona!
It's going to be bonkers.
Kaiwan!
Oh wait, no, that's the wrong guy. Oops. Wait, is this like the... what is she, 41?
Kikuri Hime!
You know what's kind of crazy though, Miyogs? And I want to know what your take is on this. How wild is it that
It's time.
that a recession is going to be curbed by increasing interest rates to barely above historical norms, like decades-long historical norms? Air Canada, some people complain about Air Canada, but every flight I've ever had with Air Canada has been the best flight I've ever had, especially international. Maybe the domestic flights aren't so hot. I don't know, but I've never had a problem.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
No, I know I didn't give it to Gabriel or took it away from Gabriel, but usually I have like Nuke is a popular thing for me to have.
Do it!
All out attack.
Well, we know that the inflationary markers are almost exclusively housing and supply chain related stuff. And the supply chain is in the majority fuel price related outside of losing a port like Ukraine has, or Russia technically has. It's on the ass end of Ukraine. But because like these aren't normal inflationary markers. So it's interesting to see that it's looking like it's going to be solved with barely raising interest, comparatively speaking. Well, I mean,
I leveled up. Our range of tactics is
the oil
expanded.
situation is a fucking weird one because really,
All right.
this is my take anyway. So, you've got pandemic hits. A lot of the OPEC suppliers shut down a shitload of production during the pandemic because nobody was driving. They probably chewed up through some of their supply that they had laying around that they were using to more or less control prices on the market. And then demand kicks way back up again. Way back up again. And now they're gonna spin up all this production again. So it's a mixture of they're greedy, grubby ass motherfuckers, and they legitimately shot themselves in the foot, shutting all the stuff down. So it's that. Then it's also Russia and Ukraine situation due to Russia being a major supplier of oil to so many nations in Europe especially. And then when that's happening, it's like it's drawing supply from other places in the world and driving the cost up accordingly, even for the places in the world in which it's not affecting directly. And then you get the market will bear it on top of that, where they just keep cranking the dial, and that's why you're seeing them bitch and whine and moan about, and by they I mean the oil companies, about how everything's so bad, and they're posting, every single one of them, record historical profits. Not revenue, literally record historic profit, free and clear. So that's a problem, and it's a problem that no government has the testicles to step up and do something about it, unfortunately. And then you've got the great problem of the pandemic having a bunch of people either lose their jobs or not be able to work, while simultaneously having a super low interest rate. And so you had an enormous run-up of, I talked about this on the podcast, corporate and investment, individual and corporate level investment, property investment happen all over the place. And especially bad in North America, and worse than anywhere globally in Canada. I can't remember what the percentage was for corporate for investment property purchase of everything in the market, but I think at one point it was around 40%. Just insane. And so a lot of the inflated prices in housing came from the fact that you had investment property purchases by either corporations or wealthy individuals buying property in cash for $100,000+ more than the property was being posted for. And it just quickly ramped everything up through the roof. Then, like what a lot of people point out as well, and it's also part of the problem, was a lot of folks coming from out of major cities trying to escape COVID into smaller communities, selling homes in those communities for $2 million, moving into a place where there's a house or selling for $350,000, and just being like, we need to get this done quick, offer them $500K, buy it, and away you go. But they're working for a company in another province here in Canada, and so all they're doing is they're getting taxed in another province, and all we get economically is their money spent in province. We don't get any of the other economic benefits from a tax perspective of them being here. They just draw from the system, and all that goes back in is they buy shit at our shops while owning property and living here. So it's and then all this comes fucking crashing down when in February Russia decides to go full fucking crazy and invade Ukraine, and now everyone's getting boned. But you know what? Unintentionally so. You know, the ultimate result of much of this is just an enormous transfer of wealth. That I bet you, if we look the next time we look at the statistics for wealth distribution, from 2019 to whatever it was, let's say it was 2018, 2022, it might be this year, or 2019 to 2023, whatever 4 or 5 year block. Oh, it's gonna be bonkers. Oh, it's gonna be fucking insane. Land taxes to cities come in? Yeah, you wanna know what land tax is on most houses here? About $200 to $400. Woo! Meanwhile, they're making a salary that you'd make back in Ontario, which is twice that you'd make here in Nova Scotia. And paying Ontario as taxes. Oh, housing prices are already at 25% drop in terms of you can't just expect them to sell for $150K over asking price anymore. Yeah, it's fucking nuts. Absolutely lay bonkers.
The last will seed.
I'm still undecided about
Sorry,
variable
sis,
or fixed.
but I'm taking it.
I'm leaning towards staying variable because I'm trying to envision how the prime rate in Canada would ever go north of 8% at the absolute peak of all this shit. Because if the prime rate is sitting at 8 or more, that's beyond the stress tests that we've had in place for over half a decade in terms of handing out mortgages. Most people right now that own a home have been stress tested to 5.5%. And so at that point we have a bigger economic issue on our hand if they start going north of that. For any period of time.
We can rest here.
Oh yeah, BC's been bad. So has areas of, Toronto, Montreal, the usual suspects for a long time now. The scary thing is that here in Halifax, for comparison, is places so Canada's the worst globally, and then Halifax is the worst in Canada. So, in terms of inflation on housing costs. So, like, for example, a place, one of the places that M spotted here not long ago that went up for sale, or last was sold in 2019, sold for $290,000, and then it's up, being sold for over $500,000. Or a place way outside of the city. We're talking like 45 minutes from here. The home is nothing to write home about. It's a heritage home, so you got to do some work on it to keep it up. And it was last sold in 2018 for $150,000, and it was put up and sold for almost $600,000. What?
Let's do it.
There were places out by my family home, like my grandmother's place, which is truly in the middle of nowhere. And Americans have been coming in and buying houses that have never been north of $120,000 and buying them for 4 or 5 times that, and then putting another like $300,000 into the house. It's just absolutely bonkers.
What do you want to do?
Toronto bidders in a St. John's, Newfoundland market. That's basically what you're looking at. Is it's people that had houses since the early 2000s or even mid 2010s in other major cities. Work from home becomes a thing. They want to get away from the major cities. They sell their property, which means even though they didn't even have their mortgage paid off, they still now all of a sudden have $700,000 in cash. They come out here and they run all the shit up while not working a job that's actually here in the province, only spending money here, nothing else, while simultaneously running up the price of everything in the province. What's the solution to that? I'll tell you what I would do what I would have done if I was premier of the province at the time. I would have told them to go fuck themselves. And if you buy a property here and it's your primary residence, guess what? You need to actually work for a company that has a branch that you work out of in the province. Not you're working from home and you are paying into another province and their coffers because the branch that you work for is there and you bought a home here, but you actually need to work here. You can't just move here and fuck up everything and not pay any taxes into the province outside of HST, GST, and property tax. Yes, Zeth. A few times. But not in this climate. The people that have asked were in the past were people that were from the area originally, and were just making offers before my grandmother was out of the house on the off chance they could get the home. Also, at one point, the Heritage Society of Nova Scotia, which is society that everyone hates in downtown Halifax because as soon as they put a plaque on the front of one of the properties, you can't fucking do anything around it for like 3 city blocks. They offered many years ago to buy the home and still allow my grandmother to live in it, but it had to be kept to a certain historical accuracy, which they would cover the cost of. But my grandmother told them to go fuck themselves. Yeah, there's look, if I could go back in time, I wouldn't have had Em and I go and buy this house if I knew Putin was gonna fuck the whole world up. Because I knew that interest rates were gonna rise between 2022 and 2024 because they would have had to because of we're coming out of COVID and we went from 1.75% overnight rate down to 0.25 during the pandemic where everyone was inside and we needed to stimulate the economy, but we were already like the 1.75 was us going up coming out of a 0.25 previously. So it was like the pandemic put a blip in that shit. So I knew it was coming, but I wanted to take advantage of that 2-year period and stupid rock bottom interest so that we could pay off a bunch of the principal and then lock in a 5-year when it starts to ramp back up again, lock in a more sensible rate and then off to the races. Unfortunately, in February, 2 months after we bought the property, the world went to fucking shit after he decided to do that, and now we're getting fucked. It's just one of those things. It's just a classic millennial living through another once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's a classic. Once every 2 years at this point. I'm not, it's not to say, if I really thought that we were in a bad economic spot in terms of we weren't going to get value out of the home, then I would have talked to Em about selling the place as soon as Dad and I were done, getting out and waiting for the market to cool and get back in afterwards.
I should write something.
But the reality is, I don't think we're going to necessarily see a 2008 in terms of the house prices going where they did. I don't think they're going to fall off the face of the earth. I think they're going to come down a bit. But too many people, specifically here in Halifax, too many people want to live here right now. And that's only going to get worse because with interest rates rising, even less people are going to be able to afford somewhere else in the country, so they're going to come here. So I don't think the cost of the house is going to fall off the face of the earth. We're going to lose a little bit of the equity that we would have had before Putin decided to do the shit, but we're not going to lose all of it. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating to, you're all these things going, you're just trying to finally put some shit together, and we're in a place of fucking privilege, which is just insane to me. And then have this happen. It's just man, can we just not for some period of time, just no, for a span of some years would be lovely.
Hey!
Just set your stream goal to your mortgage and monthly costs. That would be... I have only... if it was that amount of money, I think that the only time I ever did that in consecutive months was probably in 2014. What did we calculate our monthly expenses were gonna be? 46? I think? What was our monthly expenses that we calculated? 4,600? Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to start up. I'm about to hit the gym and start up an OnlyFans. Never show my face. That's true. I might have missed the boat on that one, babe. Exactly, Mark. Only helicopters. Panda. The trick would be never show my face and just hit the gym fucking hard. Just everything from the waist up. Nobody needs to see my dick. It's not impressive. Just this portion right here. And that's it. Just sexually suggestive waist to chin.
Oh my god.
Here's my plan, Panda. Here's my plan. I'm gonna assume that you're going to be immeasurably wealthy, and then just never stop playing Warzone. I think that's the play. What is this? Establishing order or worth? Rank? Ranking? R-A-N-K-I. Ranking? I got a name for you, call it Two Cock Shakur and steer into the deep voice. I don't think I'd get away with that being white. Unfortunately.
All right.
I see. Nice.
I only have 2 modes, Link. I either solve it immediately, or I'm there for like an hour. It's like when I do my Wordle. I either do it in quite literally 15 to 20 seconds, or I'm at it for like 30 minutes.
I should write something.
That's true. But if it's an OnlyFans, I'm assuming showing my body. I mean, I'm not gonna pull a Justin Trudeau here. Miyagi might be the only. Well, a couple people are gonna get that. That's okay. Justin Trudeau's nuts. What are you thinking about? You gave up on your game? Or are you at a battery? Uh-oh. That's dangerous, babe. 8:22, love. What? Oh, like a bunch of like the small bags? Oh my lord. Was it Gail in here working and she's 94 years old? What is she doing? Oh no, really?
I think it's like I like it because I suck at it. Oh, are you looking for the card? Oh, no. And she's... what are you looking for? No, you can have the card. Oh, I just... somebody just left.
Oh my lord. Oh my goodness. You know, you can't even be mad at her. She's a freaking Nana.
He was supposed to get an admission. No, gave it to me. What?
Oh my
I'm just gonna
lord.
keep on doing
That's
the
how
card.
desperate we are for nurses, babe. We're hiring people that retired during the Second World War. Holy shit. Who am I rooting for in the next general election? Fucking, I don't know. Cthulhu? Would I lose a bet if the best was, has Panda pre-ordered Modern Warfare 2? Well, of course he's fucking gonna pre-order that shit. He's gonna pre-order the most legendary version. I have 19 candidates in my riding. Amazing. Oh my god, the PPC is special.
Nice.
The PPC is what happens. Is what happens when the American political system managed to find a way to get Trump elected, and then 5 people with below average intelligence in Canada got together and said, "We can do that here."
I should write something.
Also, it forever ruined PPC for me because I always associated it with the gun from MechWarrior, but now every now and then my brain goes, "Oh, the People's Party of Canada!"
Hey,
Make sure you close up.
wow. Oh,
Please level that up. Holy hell. I'll never forget my first interaction with a PPC person. Did I ever tell that story? I might have. I don't know. I don't know how many of you heard it. So, M wanted to go to like her favorite store in the world, which is Winners. Okay, and so I was taking her to Winners, and it was late. It was like late in the fall. I think it was either late summer or late fall. Anyway, it was late. I think it was fall because the store was still open, but it was pitch black outside. So it couldn't have been summertime. So anyway, we parked the car. There's only like 6 fucking cars in the entire parking lot. And this is a big ass parking lot. It's a big store. And it's part of a big like a bigger compound of other stores. So we pull up the parking lot. I park the car, and I'm looking out across from us, and there's just a random dude standing in the parking lot, and he's backlit because they have like these just the lights in the parking lot to like light up occasionally the spots. He's backlit by one of these lights, and it looked like a fucking Stephen King novel cover. And I was looking at him, and I was like, I immediately, my brain went, something's wrong, something's fucky here. Nobody just stands around the fucking parking lot by themselves at this hour. Nobody else around them. There's like 5 cars. He's not getting into a car. He's not on his phone. He's not. I was like, this is fucking weird. So I'm actually already ready to fight somebody. So I got my keys, I don't know if anyone else does this. Maybe I'm just fucking crazy, but even though I'm usually bigger than most people that I come in contact with, like, I grab my keys. And I've got one of the keys on my key, on my car key ring that's the right shape and size, where I Wolverine claw one key, because if it's more than one, I'll break my hand. So I have my key fob underneath to protect my knuckles, and I've got a Wolverine claw coming out one. So, I got that all fucking ready to go, and I step out of the car, and I go around to M's side, and I put myself between, you know, her and this fucking weirdo standing in the parking lot, because he starts walking towards us, while we're walking towards the store. And in my head, I'm thinking, man, do I have to kill somebody? I just came here to walk Em into a Winners and have her shop. I didn't want to have to kill somebody tonight, but I guess this is what's gonna happen. So anyway, he walks over, and the closer he gets, the more I'm looking at him, the less concerned I am that I'm gonna have to actually do anything substantial, because this man looked like disappointment in human form. So he comes over, and he pulls out some shit. He's got a clipboard in his hand, and he literally cuts us off as we're about, 15 feet from the front door of the fucking store. I was like, hey, do you guys have a quick minute to talk about some political issues in Canada, and you know, I'd just like to talk to you about some of that stuff. And I looked at him, I pushed M, I directed M, not pushed her, it's not like I fucking yeeted her, directed her around him, and I looked at him, and I just said, no. That was it. There was no further conversation. I looked at him in the eyes and said, no. And kept going. Got in the store, M does her shopping thing. We get it, you know, we get the cash register, whatever, we're done, we're walking out the store. Guess who's there? Guess who's still standing around? Captain Disappointment. Well, I told him no, because I needed him to hear me say no, and hear the tone of my voice to understand that I don't want any part of it, and to also read between the lines that what he's doing is fucking inappropriate and stupid. But he has but you know, I'll give Captain Disappointment this. He's got some fucking balls, because we leave the store, and he immediately approaches us again and says, guys, you know, I'd just like to talk for like 2 seconds. I'm from the People's Party of Canada. At this point, fun fact, I had never once heard of these people. I'd never heard they were even a fucking thing. Didn't know they existed, didn't know what they represented, anything. This man comes up, I just want to talk to you about some shit, you know, or just want to talk about these issues, and then he just goes off and just starts talking as if I hadn't already told him no, and we're still walking, and he's just like trying to keep up, and fucking talking to me about some shit. I get Em in the car, and I'm talking, I was like, alright, look, Em's in the car now, fuck it. So, he goes on a big spiel about how Big Milk in Canada was like this major problem, and how the People's Party of Canada were going to crack down on Big Milk and bring the milk prices down. I said to him, I gotta be honest with you. One, up front, before I said anything else, I said, I gotta be honest with you, bro. You're fucking weird. I said, you shouldn't be out here in pitch black, in a parking lot with no other cars, standing around to fucking accost people with your shitty political pitch. Nobody at this hour with that approach is ever going to want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. The next person that comes out of there doesn't want to talk to you. The next person that parks the car here doesn't want to talk to you. And the first thing after I, for whatever fucking reason, decide to give you 30 seconds of my life more than you deserve, The thing that you try and pitch me on is milk prices. I said, we have got the list. I'm not like what I'm saying. I'm not paraphrasing. This is what I said. I said the list of, and I did, because you know me, I talk my hands. I'm doing this I must have looked crazy as him standing out in the parking lot. I said, there's a list of shit in this country. A long one of things that I give a fuck about, that I would be concerned about having changed, that I'd vote for somebody on. The price of milk, I assure you, is not even at the, it's like you'd have to take, like there's the bottom of the list, and then you'd have to take like a sticky note and write it on the sticky note and attach it to the bottom of the list, because that's how far down it is. Why? Okay. And so, anyway, he was a mess. People's Party of Canada. That was my first introduction to them. And then I found out what they were all about. Yikes. Okay, I'm back. The TV might have burn-in at this point, but that's okay. I have burn-in protection. It just means I get a better TV. My apologies. I didn't expect that. Mom and Dad wanted to talk to Em and I. They didn't know I was streaming at the time. They wanted to talk to us about the house and some things. But, yes, so, anyway, that's what that was. But I'm back! I don't know how many people are left, but I'm back. No vacuum cleaner.
You know, so
Oh, right, we're coming up on the... We got that finished, though, didn't we? How long was I gone? Somewhere in the background, Phil Collins' "In the Air Tonight" is playing. Not long enough for me to worry about it in the highlight. That's the real benchmark.
Let's do it.
Does Mark feel like he has to cut it out of the highlight? Alright. This kid, now we got rid of Mishima, but now we've got like Mishima Jr. blowing up our phone. We haven't started Haru yet. There's Takimi. I did not finish Akechi yet because we only just opened up the possibility. Well, maybe we can't even do that until this is over. I don't know. You're ripping NCIS discs? Oh my goodness. I don't think there's anything that we need to do other than just go to the palace or send the calling card and then do the thing. I think he's 8. Sorry. 6. Right, because we were blocked. We were story blocked. I only ever missed, I think, one outing with him. So I don't know how he could be much higher than this, except for maybe if you were, like, min-maxing bonus points, maybe he would be 7. But he's literally not been available. Whoop. I can link, yeah. And that will probably happen after this palace. It really doesn't matter all that much. Why did I come here? What am I doing? Oh, he's back on the 2nd? Okay. Oh yeah, there wasn't another one to rent. We only had one to rent.
What can I get you?
Oh shit. Okay. It's time to shop, shop, shop!
Okay,
What is customized?
that's good. Nice weather like this makes me want to go up into the mountains and blast a few rounds.
Wait, why is that the equipped gun?
Come again.
Hold on, what? Do I still have that gun equipped? That's impossible. Oh my lord, I do. Oh right, it's because all the weapons I've seen have had like terrible friggin' accuracy and not enough rounds to make me change.
What's up? Yo.
Yeah, I started doing odd jobs for him, well, I've done exactly one outing, really.
Alright. You should be grateful.
Casual 300k in treasure. Easy.
Okay. Alright, which one? Be sure to choose carefully. Just don't go using
So
it
all
for
of his
anything dangerous.
guns after
I
the,
don't wanna get caught
like
up in
the,
a racket.
after this one just literally drop to 85% accuracy. Amazing. Amazing.
That's what you're choosing?
Should probably
You better not
upgrade.
use it
It's
to pull a
been
prank.
it's been a while. Oh, here we
It's
go.
that time of year when schools hold their athletic meets, huh? That one? Sure thing.
Wow, just what is this, Call of
All right.
Duty?
Sounds good. Nice weather like this makes me want to go up into the mountains and blast a few rounds.
Okay, so you either get a big jump in power or you get a jump in accuracy. I'd rather the accuracy for the guns.
All right, which one?
Akechi has a pretty good gun right now. We just got that.
It's that time of year when schools hold their athletic meets, huh? Those starting pistols aren't ours, you know. We don't sell them here.
Alright, more accuracy
You must be
or
scheming
more
to do
damage.
something. That's what you're
I'm gonna
choosing?
give-
Good.
I'm gonna give him more damage. We're not even using him, so I don't know why
Sounds good.
I'm bothering. Oh my god, this
So if you take this gun,
not
this
even
rapid
worth-
fire high impact gun, and boost up its accuracy, you'll have the whole package. The bad guys have nowhere to run. If it was real, anyway. All right, which one?
Alright, that was a really long.
Sounds good. All right, which one? Kid, this thing's already a beast. But if you give it a receiver made for power, they'll have two choices. Run or get blown the hell up. I mean, if it was real.
Oh my lord, this guy's got long,
Okay,
long talking points.
sounds good. We
Alright.
got new protective gear in that looks pretty damn close to the real thing.
Yeah, we should
That
probably
one,
do
don't
that.
break it, okay?
Not a bad idea. Yeah.
That's what you better not use it to pull a prank. That Take your time.
Worse? Okay. Good to know.
That's what you're choosing? You change your mind?
Worse? Okay. Worse? Gotcha. No. one point a pop.
All right. Come again.
All right, I'm out of here. I'm out E5. So anyway, I started blasting. Exactly.
I'll just add this.
Alright, so we can head to the hideout.
Oh yeah! All we gotta do now is send the calling card.
No. In my opinion, we should wait until right before the time limit.
I think you're certifiably, why do I want to say certifiably? Certifiably insane.
May I ask your reasoning behind that idea?
Sai-san is a realist.
Okay.
Even if she believes the Phantom Thieves exist, do you think she knows how they steal hearts? Furthermore, there is a chance she expects that she herself will be targeted.
So because her heart is ready for any possibility, the calling
What?
card might not have
Really,
enough
Link?
effect?
Oh my goodness.
I only say
First
that
world
theoretically,
problems.
but I believe so. Hence, it would be prudent for us to wait until we are driven into a corner to act. If we do so with no time to spare, I assume even Sai-san would have to be somewhat agitated.
Ensuring the treasure actually appears. Impressive, Akechi-kun. Though it is a bit vexing that you know more about my sister than I do.
Yeah.
That's only because of my work as a detective.
Oh, God.
Well then, if our time limit is November 20th, and we act the day after sending the calling card, shall we send it out on the 18th?
We should prepare as much as we can before then.
I can't believe this guy is forcing me to waste
I can't complain
time.
about having more time. Make sure you're ready, everyone.
Yeah, Jackie! Alright, fine. Well, if that's the case, then...
Listen up. Really?
Right, yeah, ex-mercenary assassin, that's normal. Alright, so we got 2. Oh, right, this guy's still there. Lol. Alright, so we got 2 mementos. I don't think there was anything we really needed to do, so we could just go to mementos today, I guess. There's no social links worth doing right now. Yeah, alright.
Now, let us depart.
Alright, let's do this! Leroy! A bit of a redundant thing, all assassins are mercenaries. True! Oh, we got a new area opened up. Not really. Well, I mean, I don't know what his bonuses are and whatnot, but I'd rather at least for this afternoon, I'd just rather do mementos. He was what? The tower? I think in Persona 4, some of the strongest personas were tower. But, I mean, at this point, stronger personas is kind of redundant. I mean, we're more than okay. We're already rocking level 80 personas. So it's like, as far as the not side questy, crazy, whatever stuff goes, we're fine. Here's the question: is An or Haru breaking the uniform rules for the school with the leggings? I assume Makoto is the example to follow. How strict are schools about that? I think you get a choice. Some schools you have a choice of what you're doing. But it's more determined, I think. I think the biggest determining factor is the seasons. So after a certain time, they expect you to change from like your winter stuff into your summer stuff. They tried to do not uniforms, but dress code when I was in grade 4 or 5, and it lasted, and I'm not joking, it lasted less than a month before the parents told the teachers and the school to go fuck themselves. And then we never had one ever again.
All right, let's begin.
Well then.
I think it probably would have stuck if it was more organized, but they had such like loose guidelines, and it like all it did was confuse parents and students, and yeah, it was poorly executed. I honestly do think that uniforms are probably not a terrible idea insofar as that it does homogenize the group to a degree, allowing them to, you know, especially younger students, to not have like the most easily, you know, the most easy vectors for early bullying in school tend to, you know, to be around, you know, there's physical appearance, what you're wearing, things of that nature. So it can reduce, not even remotely close to eliminate, but at least reduce some of the bullying. Yeah, I can fuse pretty much everything now. The only things that we'd be missing out on would be if we don't have an Arcana leveled, and then we're not going to get a bunch of like extra experience. Wait, did he say it was? Oh god, I didn't. Did anyone catch if he said it was up or down? I was too busy running my mouth. Deeper? Alright, thank you. Justice is Justice? Yeah, that's a catchy. So, the 6.
I can feel it.
I couldn't remember if Justice was, him or Sai, but Sai is Judge?
Then.
that sound. How many mid-bosses has Cheetah Man been?
Hey, you guys again? It's useless no matter how many times you come!
A gamer taught you the moves to take him down, right? Teach that stupid cheater a lesson! Guns out! Blast them off their feet!
Sun's out, guns out. Oh shit. Oh yeah.
Amazing, Joker!
That's impossible! There's no way this could happen! A gunshot that surpasses my cheeks? That can't be true! Damn it! I'm the strongest! I'm supposed to be king! Me!
Why does this guy sound like he's from the southern states?
They're done for!
How pathetic.
Absolute. Oh, no physical card? Your word, bud. Can't I get can't I get Yusuke to like duplicate that card? Down, down, down. Do 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 do. Oh, is the other one like way up?
I can see it.
Or way down? Deeper? Oh, I'm gonna teleport.
All right.
Let's do it.
Save and teleport. Well, look who it is. An ex-mercenary who is now a professional assassin. So he just basically changed job descriptions. Or job titles. The description stayed more or less the same.
Yes.
So is this guy hobo with a shotgun?
What?
Ah, this guy. Rakshiki?
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
I think this guy's normally strong versus physical and gun.
Feel my rage!
But he might be a special version
Persona!
or some stupid nonsense. He does a lot of physical attacks, so we just want to do this, and then this.
All right.
And if he's still alive by the time it's Charles' turn again.
Oh,
Lol.
my queen!
Good effort. He might block that? Nope, okay.
Persona!
What bit? No, don't get trigger happy. Hmm?
Ready, Joker.
That's good. That's good, babe.
Persona! No holds barred!
Alright, and now we nuke him from orbit with the power of Jesus!
Ravage them!
Power of LiDAR! That's an old joke I haven't used in a while. 1,400 damage! Holy crap! Yikes! Babe, don't ask me that right now, huh? But it's much more likely, clearly.
That's all right.
Well, he's a hobo in disguise. Or his disguise is that he's a hobo, because he's actually an assassin, ex-mercenary assassin. So he's got all that blood money now, you know?
Don't be ridiculous!
High counter. Oh, there it is. That you are correct, Fox. He gave us high counter.
Starting the search.
Really? Amazing. Thank you, Futaba. Incredible. I would have never found it.
I have something.
Without your help.
Huh? Oh, a treasure chest. Let's open it.
Look who I found.
Is that a rare one? Don't. Gunfire is our best shot. Let's mop them up.
I must have this already if I can see everything.
That's our queen. Freeze. Beat him up.
Oh, Fox, I don't think you were here yesterday for it, but I did get the other one that was in the, that palace.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking
Not
cool.
move a muscle. Do it.
This is the best finisher right here, babe.
This look easy.
Amazing. 10 out of 10. Why is Jesus typing something? What is that?
It's just
Congratulations on the new
Oh
skill.
my lord, Yatagarasu's over here still learning stuff? Windbreak. Not needed. Null wind. Really? Alright, yeah. We might take that.
All right.
They were nothing.
She has Jesus' phone number. Is he an iPhone guy? I like to think that if Jesus had a smartphone, it would be a Windows phone.
We've reached the top.
Listen, I know I was in the minority on this one, but I actually kind of liked the Windows phones, and if they didn't go away, I'd probably have gotten one because I always thought that the one place that the Metro UI made any sense was on a smartphone. I liked the tiles for a smartphone. I think they were great. I think they made a lot of sense on a phone.
My whip handling starts.
La persona has gained new power.
So there's Counter-Strike. 15% chance of reflecting physical attacks. 20% chance of it does not stack, so it just replaces this. Very good.
Focus.
What about the Linux phone? What? Stop the madness. Stop the madness. Let's not get hasty now. What possessed you to play Counter-Strike?
It is based on a real subway. This place is remarkably large.
Damn. Sometimes I forget that I haven't had a chance to actually like sit down and play multiplayer games with you and Shady and Mark in like bordering half a year. That's insane. When we're back in the house and things are back to normal, I greatly look forward to getting back in and taking a day or two a week to meme it up.
This area's full of that.
Focus.
Oh!
Meogs. Right now, I need to do a 9-day work week. I need to do that like old school wrestling schedule where it was
Intel is the
6
most
days a
important.
week.
Keep your eyes peeled during the day.
Or sorry, 7 days a week. Twice on
People are starting to look like
Saturdays,
even more of an
twice
asshole
on
than
Sundays.
before.
Oh, mister. Oh, mister. Hey.
And on the 5th day, you should meme. Ay, 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 ay. Well, thankfully, when it comes to the moving part, after I got unceremoniously kicked out of that last place by my buddy's ex-girlfriend, I had to sell so much shit that really I don't have much to move. And the majority of it are still in boxes to this day. So, you know. Small blessings, I guess.
Doing good?
I have something.
Doing well, Jose. The real trick is how I'm going to try and set up mouse and keyboard from a recliner. I have like a couple of possible like ideas for how to do that. I have some stuff bookmarked. But that will be the trick.
We reached the point.
Exactly. See, Meogs knows the reference. And that is true, we are technically doing good, yes, but I don't think that's what Jose was getting at. I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt. Oh shit, the straight hallway? Oh, I thought it was. It's not, though. What is going on here? Multiple straight hallways. Well, yeah, so the thing about the recliner that I'm likely to use is it has the ability to, like, tilt forward and do a bunch of other stuff, so, like, I can sit up a bit more straight.
These shadows are tough if they can handle being run over.
For mouse and keyboard, and then, you know, be a little bit more laid back with the controller. But yeah, there are options. There are like medical tables that you can get that might do the trick in terms of being one on each side,
There's
one for the
platform.
keyboard,
We
one
should
for
be
the
able to go
mouse.
down from here.
That can swivel out in front of me. So yeah, there are some.
I can't see ahead with this stuff.
There are some options like that. Oh my god, Fox is terrible. Nothing will make you feel older than watching 30 Rock clips. 30 Rock had like, man, I feel like 30 Rock is best consumed in clips and memes because like watching the actual full show, it just never hit for me.
I'll just add this.
In a smoking jacket and a bubble pipe. Unfortunately, it's not that kind of recliner. But we could ignore that all the same, I suppose.
Focus.
Unhindered.
Hey, that's a treasure chest.
Oh.
You know what I find a bit weird? Though, is that for the longest time, I didn't know a single person that was like, fuck The Office. And then in the last 3 years, the internet has like turned on The Office like it's Nickelback. Like it just suddenly... Stop that, Ann. Now it feels like they're getting Nickelbacked, where like the whole internet just, it's cool to hate The Office. It's weird.
There's the platform.
Yeah, exactly,
That's it
Mark.
for this area, then.
Yeah. A little friggin' weird. No, it's not a very skinny leg. That is the top quarter inch of M's arm.
This suit's cool too. It's so
Power courses through me.
She's laying on the couch. Gotta make sure we're not missing anything. Alright. Nickelback was never cool though? Man, come on! Look, Nickelback was cool enough that other bands started biting them. Which is ironic because Nickelback bit other bands. But you can't tell me Nickelback didn't have some bangers. Like, they're not all winners, but you can't tell me they didn't have some bangers. You feel free to reject my reality and insert your own link. Jose.
I can feel it.
Shadow identified.
So did I hear or understand it right that there is a PS5 update for this game coming?
Oh, mister.
So you mean to tell me they didn't already do one, and we're just gonna be finishing this, and then they're gonna come out with a PS5 like fancy 60 FPS version? Best quote from Mythbusters? I mean, the one I just used is easily the best one.
Focus.
In fact, it's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. So by default, it is the best. Meogs. Well, to be fair, I probably like all the stuff that you do as well. I have a really oddly broad appreciation for all, you know, almost everything. It's why when somebody asks me what's my favorite insert thing, I almost never am able to answer, ever. But like, I don't like everything Nickelback ever did, and they started to sound very samey very quick. But I can't deny, I would never be able to say that they weren't, one, extraordinarily popular, because they were. They basically ran the fucking world for a couple of years, and two, had some legitimately good songs. Like, Hero is a good-ass song, and it carried the shit out of that terrible fucking Spider-Man film. I'm sick of saying this. Just gonna become one giant song quote night now? God. I'll lose that real quick. I think you know what I think it is, that or a lot of, perhaps, why my interests in music or my appreciation for music can be so broad, is that I actually have one of the worst memories for lyrics ever, and it's because when I'm listening to music, lyrics are almost always secondary to the music itself.
See it.
With certain exceptions, but a lot of the time, the first thing, or the thing that I latch onto, is how the song is making me feel, and sometimes the lyrics can alter that dramatically, but a lot of the time, it's like the music itself. Oh my god, Mark. The bait and switch on that
This
was
is a curious vehicle indeed.
well played.
I find it surprisingly comfortable.
It can run in the desert too. You'd be surprised how versatile.
That's the solution, Zep.
We made it to the platform. We can get to the next area now.
Well, that's a terrible plight to be inflicted with, Meogs. Some genres of music and some songs I'll spend a lot more time listening to the lyrics. I think some of it is that
Cool. I'll give it a try.
Coincidentally, a lot of the music, or a lot of music that was popular, that came after the era that you were just discussing, the grunge and all that shit, lyrics just kind of got fucking yeeted out the window. Somehow the Backstreet Boys were unaffected by this, and their songs still had good lyrics, and they were a boy band. But in general, yeah, it just shit started. The wheels fell off of that in popular music. Like, there was such a long period of time where popular music didn't just mean like brain dead shit, and then it just became brain dead. And then we got mumble rap, and thank God that's coming to an end, because yikes. The lyrical peak of the early 2000s was Yeah by Usher. Definitely. Listen, I can't hate on Usher though. Has Usher legitimately ever made not like good ass music? I remember somebody tried to compare, who was it? Somebody tried, was it Jason Derulo or Chris Brown there was a comparison between them and Usher. And I just laughed. I was like, man, these kids don't even know who Usher is. The update may be coming the same time as the release on Game Pass and Steam the 21st. Well, there you go.
All right.
Amazing.
Let's do it.
Alright, give me a second, guys. This time it won't be a half hour, but I do just need to use the washroom. So I'll be right back. I'm back. Did you miss me? Oh my god, Seth.
I can see it.
A missed opportunity for her. Alright, let me get 160 before I go talk to him.
This new skill suits me.
I have something.
I ate an onion and didn't even get sick, so I'm definitely not a cat.
Well,
Flawless
I suppose it's
logic.
good that you aren't picky about your food.
Flawless logic. Oh god, tell me Jessica Biel didn't join in on the anti-vax nonsense.
I have some shadows.
Not that I've given a shit about Jessica Biel for a long time, but she was one of my first, like, childhood celebrity crushes.
That howling wind is crazy. Where's it even coming from?
I was gonna say, if this thing gives me 159 on this floor, I would have been rattled.
I can feel it.
Oh, mister. Doing good?
Okay. Holy shit, I can... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my damn. Yeah, alright, sure. What? I don't understand the reference. Oh, horse medicine. No, wait. What's the... I mean, I get the horse medicine.
I have something.
But why? What? I need more Meogs.
Get away!
Gunfire is our best shot. Let's mop him up.
That's our queen.
Do not move a muscle.
Oh, really? The only celebrity I've ever heard of or that people always say looks like a horse is what's her face from Sex and the City.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool. All out attack.
Sarah Jessica Parker? I think.
All right.
A complete
I don't think Penelope
victory.
Cruz looks like
Now
a
let's keep going.
looks like a horse.
See it.
Oh, big boy.
That's a new skill. Let's try it out.
Mafreodine.
What do you think? Isn't my ride the best?
If only it didn't shake so much. Let me concentrate on my stomach. It's somewhere.
I cannot believe the number of hours I've been playing this game. Like, I didn't think.
It's cramped in here. But that's what makes it good.
Well,
Lol.
I guess being cramped is better than being too roomy.
Lol? Hello? Obvious sex joke? Yeah, I never thought that, this game was gonna take me this long. Oh wait, I gotta go this way. Persona 4 was 120 hours for me for the perfect ending.
Watch out, Joker.
I can feel it.
Why am I hearing the fucking...
Is that a rare one? Don't let it get away! That's our queen! Don't move!
Reaper?
Disarray! Beat him up!
You're done.
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool! Mission complete! Kinda.
All right. Level up. Okay.
Huh. That was an easy battle.
Why is he here? I literally just entered the floor.
search was...
How dare he randomly show up like that?
You're quite a driver, Joker. I can't help but watch. It's things...
Nobody cares, Morgana. I'm sorry.
There's a treasure chest.
We've made it...
I was gonna say, this has gotta be the last one. Alright, well... I think we have a Gamba, don't we? We do.
Do you need something?
Mark. Is that what they're calling it these days?
I'll just add this.
Or is that what they called it though in those days? I got 1.3 schmil. It's great news.
Pursue rehabilitation with all your
Alongside one of
body
my
and soul.
faves. Get ready for this.
So, I think what we need to do is...
We're gonna chop them up all at once.
We can go for Michael. We go for George Michael. We have to craft Raphael. I had the ability to craft Raphael before. I don't remember which two personas made Raphael. Let's see. What personas do we have on hand?
Fusion.
Any of our... Hey Helix, any of our high-ranking Personae here fuse into, Raphael? So, you know, Yatagarasu, Mott, Gabriel, Thanatos... Because I know I could do it before, I just don't know which persona was the one that, I need. Clearly I used it to fuse something else. Yada and Oberon, okay. Mott, no bueno, no on Gabriel, okay.
You're stopping? Finished already?
What?
No on Thanatos. There must have been another one then. One sec. You get rid of... Although, hold on. Before I start yeeting all this shit.
Now, let us observe.
You wish to view the registration, yes? Are you certain?
What? Done all what?
Alright, we'll leave those for now, I guess.
Now, let us observe.
Justine, this. Take a look.
Alright, so... Ignoring the DLC one, so, what about Nibiros? Or Thor, one of those might have been it. So Nibiros works with Trumpeter, which I don't remember us doing. Thor plus Bukkake? Is this game actually this long or actually taking forever? I would say somebody that's not like me and not painfully slow at video games. Especially since I'm streaming and I have a lot of pausing and talking to you guys and then like, you know, all the nonsense. The average playthrough for this game is, if you've never played it before and don't know what you're doing, is probably anywhere from... I think you're doing incredible if you beat this game in 80 hours. Like, because it's going to require you to beat stuff at or below level sometimes, I think. Especially since if it's a stipulation is you've never beat it before and you don't know what you're doing. So, like, that would be, like, your floor. I think most people first time playthroughs are gonna end the game around 120 hours. Yeah, they're long. I mean, Persona, like, put it in perspective, Persona 4, which I knew exactly what to do, it still took me 120 hours, and I was not streaming that game. Thor and Byakuya. I don't think I have Byakuya. Because Byakuya is like the crazy counter one, isn't it? Like the one that's got like no fucking... One of the ones that has very few weaknesses. Jatayo and Uriel. Well, I don't think I have Uriel either, do I? Nope. Nibiros and Trumpeter. It might be worth.
There is an alarm. Today we will hang them more.
Prepare for the...
A group will be...
We're gonna chop them up all at once!
Yeah, Trumpeter's all the riders. Okay.
One of my favorite duties. Begin searching.
Yeah. So what was one? It was, yeah, there was one that I thought we could do. One of the first ones you listed. I think it was Yatagarasu and somebody. Let's see. Oberon. God, that's probably the cheapest, but also like the shittiest. But okay.
You wish to view the This is the path you have walked.
Oh, no way. I definitely have Oberon. Wow. Who did I have before? Because I had the option to fuse it. So what the hell combo was it? What? What the hell did I have? Hey, Sergeant, 86 months. Let's go on an 83-month streak. Welcome back. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. How you doing tonight? Oh, we're doing pretty well. Fucking hell, I know that I had the ability to fuse that thing. What would it have been? Interesting. Oh, I wonder if we can get lucky.
Just calm down. Alarm time, inmate. Prepare for the... Go ahead, pick one.
Well, there's ball. So I could fuse for ball and then spin that out. Damn ball! Absolutely no levels coming into that. Oh, wait. Oh, right, that's the network, right? The result is on this side. Yeah. Abort. I was gonna say, that's weird.
Send it to a world different than this one.
Go ahead, pick one.
What the hell is out of
That's a
Akka?
pretty strong one.
Oh, yeah?
Send it to a world different than this one.
Full send it.
Go ahead, pick one.
Send it to a world different than this one.
Go ahead, pick one.
Send it to a world different than this one.
Go ahead, pick one.
Send it to a world different than this one.
Go ahead, pick one.
Amazing.
Send it to a world different than this one.
Harry Potter spell. True.
Go ahead, pick one.
Very true.
Send it to a world different than this one.
Go ahead, pick one.
Send it to a world different than this
I
one.
don't know if they're gonna give it to us.
Pick one.
Send it to a world different than this one.
Go ahead, pick one.
Send it to a world different than this one.
Go ahead, pick one.
What if we go with this? Can we get something else out of it? Let me see.
Send it to a world different than this one.
Let's see.
Go ahead, pick one.
God, imagine fusing King Frost with Gabriel. Just imagine.
Choose wisely.
Send it to a world different than this one.
Alright. We can do this.
I see. This is certainly a powerful persona.
That's a choice.
That's a pretty strong one.
I see. This is certainly a powerful persona.
That's a pretty strong one.
That's rank
It
5.
is neither remarkable nor unremarkable.
Oh, I wonder if it was this guy, because I wonder, did I keep that role? Fox, I don't suppose this guy can spin out into, what we're looking for. King Frost. Oberon. Alright. This guy's got Drain Curse, Null Physical. It's fucking Abaddon. This is just the Endure Everything. He's got Null Physical and Drain Physical. What a meme.
I see. This is certainly a powerful persona.
Eight combos? Holy shit. I can't remember if I kept him on or not. Trumpeter, Abaddon, Messiah. These are all like fucking mean lord. Shiva. Oh my lord. Michael. Michael, the one that we're trying to fuse. Another Messiah. I'm seeing a pattern here. Satan. Holy fuck.
That's a pretty strong
All right.
one.
Who was it? It was somebody. It was Yatagarasu and King Frost. Was that one? King Frost was usable, right? Oh my lord, this guy is a garbage fucking... Alright.
You wish to fuse an ally beyond your limits?
This is absolute doo-doo.
Choose which skills to inherit.
I'm gonna pass a bunch of blessed skills on to him, so...
Expect a modest gift of power. I see.
We're gonna need to go and get another fucking door before we move on with this guy. What a meme. Ice Break and Auto Matarakaja. Yeah, I'm interested in what that is. We've got a million things with Auto Matarakaja, so... Incredible. Literally... Great. Amazing. Fantastic. Decent rolls on this too. Freeze boost can fuck off. Great. Incredible.
You're finished already?
We got what we needed.
What?
I should write something.
We got what we needed. However, I gotta pull Yatagarasu back out because auto is needed and I need it for the fusion.
Now, let us observe.
We're gonna be hey, wait. You wish to view the compendium? Take a look. This you wish to summon the take it then. How rude.
What? Done already? What?
Bufudan single target, Ma Bufudan is all target, and the other thing that I had was medium bless damage to all, and I already had a heavy bless damage to all, so it was a superfluous thing. So I get to keep my single target while also getting rid of something that I don't need anymore. Alright. Look at this chuckle fuck.
Well then.
Time to firmity firm. The good news is, we kill everything with the car. That's amazing. Mr. Miyagi, if you're here, this is the perfect time for a fuck, marry, kill scenario.
The seat is so puffy.
Boom.
There's the platform. We should be able to go down from here. I see it. There's a shadow.
This engine doesn't sound so bad either. Wait, engine?
What a nice sound. It reminds me of a cat purring.
Holy. King Frost, Abaddon, and Satan. Oh yeah, alright. Well, I'm marrying King Frost because, let's be honest, he looks like he cooks a mean Christmas dinner. I'm fucking Satan because you gotta believe with the amount of sinning Satan does, he's gotta be good in bed. And Abaddon is literally just a pile of slime. There is no upside. I refuse to believe it, Wibble. It's unacceptable. Fuck, marry, kill, fuck, marry, kill. In that order. XCOM 2, Final Fantasy 15, Dishonored 2. Oh, good timing. I'm marrying Dishonored 2. This is a weird list, Sergeant. Why these games? I'm marrying Dishonored 2. I'm fucking Final Fantasy 15, and I'm yeeting XCOM into the sun because I could use a condom and XCOM could be on every last bit of birth control, tubes tied, my balls are all fucking tied up, my ball is all tied up, and because it still said 99.9%, it's getting pregnant. That's actually true, Fox.
Let's do it.
Kinda crazy that didn't come up yet. Skydiving, scuba diving, bungee jumping. Oh man. I'm not into any of that, so this is tough, but if I had to choose, I'm gonna marry scuba diving. I'm gonna fuck skydiving, and to hell with bungee jumping. Bungee jumping is just dangerous enough that in some instances you can survive it going catastrophically wrong, but be like mangled for the rest of your life. If skydiving goes wrong, there's a chance, but a very small chance, that if something goes wrong, you're coming out alive. Oh, well that's it. I mean, we got King Frost and, oh, and Lilith. Oh, okay. Alright. I don't know if I really want to make Mara. I'll show it off, maybe.
Do you need something?
I missed 4 87% chance shots in a row just today. Where XCOM is a giant lie, man. You can't, like, it's... I had to stop playing because it was unimaginably stupid. Like 4 consecutive 97%, 98%. Like, alright, is it possible? Yeah. Why does it happen every single turn? Now you're just messing with statistics.
Are you certain? Finished already?
What?
I'll just add this.
Alright. King Frost, and then... let's see...
Now, let us observe.
You wish to view the take a look.
Alright, Lilith. Should be down here somewhere. Lilim. It might have leveled up a bunch. Alright, not that much. Do I not have Lilith? Wow. Holy shit. Oh, I passed it?
This is the path you have walked.
That's Lil M. Didn't you say Lilith? Or did you mistype? Hey, what's up, newbie? Welcome back. That's okay, we don't need to worry about it.
There is an alarm.
It's a
One of
meme.
my favorite duties.
It's a meme. Wait. Oh, interesting. You only do network fusion once a day.
Begin searching.
I had no idea.
That's a pretty strong one.
Alright, we got one of the Ninja Turtles now, boys.
You wish to fuse an ally beyond your limits?
Choose which skills to inherit.
Yes, I do. He's already... Sword Dance... Is Sword Dance all foes or one foe? I can't remember. I can't remember. Yes, I do. Yep. Sword Dance is 1. Sword Dance is like 1 plus high chance of crit or some shit, isn't it?
This should beget a respectable poke. Now, let us begin.
Oh my god, what a roll. Oh, it chose charge. Fuck, we kinda need charge. Fuck. Oh well. Holy shit, chat. All stat buffs for all foes. Attack, defense, accuracy, and evasion for one ally. How much do I give a shit about Heat Riser? I feel like it's superfluous. I feel like you're better off if you're gonna do a 3-turn gap, like it's Dekaja into charge into Sword Dance. Hey, welcome back, Nick! Tier 3'd out of his mind, bless you! In these trying times, 64 months. True, I do have a bunch of items to accomplish stat buffs. Fair. Growth 3. That's super neato, but I do not care at this point in the game. I'll just run around in... run around in the, dungeon to make it happen. Increases crit rate when surrounded. How often am I surrounded? I think I've been surrounded like maybe 5 times. Can't think of that many times I've actually been surrounded. Everything else here is worth more, really. Oh, shit. Now that, though... Time to change tactics and get surrounded every time. Wibble's thinking. Wibble's thinking. Yeah, that's easy for us to attain, too. I just don't know what I would drop. Seuss. I got Drain Physical on so many fucking things now. I just have to make sure that... let me see.
This is an alarm fusion.
Alright, so Gabriel has Drain Physical. Lovely. So, if I do choose to pass it on, then that's fine. Guys, we got an insane roll on Raphael. 66 strength. And 62 agility is nutty.
What? Done already? What?
I should write something.
Like, I highly doubt... I could have re-rolled this for a while. I highly doubt we would have gotten much more than 66.
Now, let us observe.
We're gonna be tougher on them than usual. Alarm time in Today we will hang them more forcefully.
The twins are clearly insane. Clearly insane.
Shoot for the stars.
Alright, that gets us arms master.
Hey, aren't you gonna shoot a little higher? Well, it is what it is.
This will arise from the execution. This may be somewhat grisly.
This dude is edgy as shit. Alright, not the roll we wanted. I might actually re-roll on that. Cause going into like 2 points into magic and 7 points or whatever, or 5 points into endurance is kind of mediocre. If I'm gonna do this, I'd like to at least continue to build on the strength meme. Dude, Raphael is nuts.
Finished already? What?
Like, good God. But we all know Leonardo's the only way to actually beat the game, so...
Pursue rehabilitation with all your
There
body
is
and
an
soul.
alarm in it.
We're gonna strangle him real tight.
That... How much fun did they have recording those voice lines?
Stars.
What, babe? Oh, you're gonna get some more milk? Okay, babe.
Is this the power you wish to receive? May your powers become one.
I just want some points into strength on this level. Alright, 1 point into strength. Sure, okay. It's not 0 points. Got even more agility. And a little bit of luck. Why not? Good enough. So, 50 magic with Bless Boost and Bless Amp That's a 75% boost. That's still, you know, these are still gonna hit pretty friggin' hard. 48 HP for colossal physical damage to a single foe with a high chance of critical. I get nocturnal flashes all the time. This doesn't specify how many turns. Is it just 3 turns on Heat Riser? Okay, so that's 2. That's Raphael and Gabriel.
Today we will prepare for the. This is an alarm fusion.
What do those 2 give you?
I see. This is certainly a powerful persona.
Okay. Strengthens physical skills by 30%. So give him Sword Dance and Charge, and he probably hits even harder than Raphael. Oh my god, can you imagine? You give Alley Dance. Alley Dance, Sword Dance, Charge, and Heat Riser. And then just full send into the sun. That's a lot of damage. Emotional damage. Okay. So now we need...
We're gonna chop them up all at once!
Uriel! What dare I ask?
Choose wisely!
Is gonna bring us Uriel.
You're stopping? You wish to view the compendium? Take a look. You wish to summon? Take it then.
Who are we hoping we can craft Uriel with?
This persona, correct?
Naburos, maybe? Would be nice to make use of?
This is the one? This persona, correct?
King Frost, maybe? What, babe? I didn't know you wanted any muffin. Well, I mean, there's a whole friggin' freezer full of them, babe. Go get one. Oh, we're back to Ball and Odin again, eh? Okay.
This is the one? This persona, correct? This is the one?
I do not have Cert at the moment, and I don't think I've got Lakshmi either. Nope. Nope.
This persona, correct?
I should probably bring the Burrows back out because it gives us the rest of our...
This is the one? This persona. I will require the prop. This
There we
is
go.
your power.
We'll rock with that for now.
Alarm! One of my this is an alarm fusion.
I mean, I can make Cert with a bunch of different combos. That's not... Oh shit! Yatagarasu and Raphael makes Mara!
That's a pretty strong one.
They would give Mara one-shot kill. Oh my lord. Why did they have to give Mara one-shot kill? Also, look at this. Null, Drain, Repel, Strong, and Null. Like... There you go, babe. I found your persona. The penis chariot! You know. That classic. That's small! I'm in trouble. What's the background here? A Buddhist demon that represents the fear of death, also known as the Evil One. He's sent his daughters to tempt Buddha during his meditations. So is the temptation part the closest reason as to why it's just a giant dick? Like, how did this design come to be? Like, what the shit? I could like level up Yatagarasu, give it Null Wind, and then they'd have Drain Physical and Null Wind. So it'd be Drain, Null, Drain, Null, Repel, Strong, Null. Oh my lord. Sadly, I don't have any real use for Mara right now, but it's good to know that we have a combo to make Mara if we want to.
I see. This is certainly a powerful persona. Is this something you need?
Do you really need this?
Oh, Narcissus. Oh, Narcissus.
That's a pretty strong one.
Is there any combos with Raphael that creates Cert? Because Cert with Raphael's charge and Heat Riser might not be the worst thing in the world.
I see. This is certainly a...
That's a pretty
strong one. I see. This is certainly a powerful persona.
This is actually a really strong persona, too. Oh, now's the time. Helix is going to bed. Okay, what do we got, Raphael, okay. Let's see, I'll worry about that later. So Uriel, who do we need for Uriel? Again? Let me scroll up here and see what you had posted. Lilith and Raphael. Okay, so if I do Naburos
That's a pretty strong
in here, we get Lilith. And then Lilith and Raphael, is that the idea? Oh, that's for Cert. Okay, well I wasn't gonna do it right now anyway, because we
Finished
can't fuse right now.
What?
Let's do it.
Now, let us observe.
There is an alarm. Prepare, but choose wisely.
So Uriel, what do we got? Lakshmi and Cert. Oh, I see. So we need, well, we would need to fuse Lakshmi and Cert. We won't worry about Michael tonight. We'll leave it at that. What time is it anyway? 11:13? Oh, okay. Actually, wait. Hold up! Alright. Nibiros and Emperor. Yeah, Odin is no joke.
I should write something. Yeah, we won't worry about it. We won't worry about it for now. For now, we're pretty good. Man, Raphael gonna hit like a mock truck if I actually do full charge up on him. Holy shit. It's gonna be nutty. I'll end it there, guys. It's 11:15. M's got a really long day tomorrow. 16-hour big boy. And so, I'm gonna get to bed so that she can sleep as fast as humanly possible. And so I will see you guys tomorrow. Well, I don't really, I mean, I wouldn't work more than 45 minutes anyway. Because I want to be able to do a bunch of painting at the house tomorrow. So I will stop there. Sorry for the random intermission in the middle of that. I promise you, while I can't tell you what it was about, it was an important thing. And so yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night with some more. We'll do some more here in Mementos. We'll probably grind some more. Certainly spend these flowers, and then probably consider fusing Michael perhaps tomorrow. And then we'll just apparently be so broken OP at that point that it won't matter anymore. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Once again, thank you so much. Appreciate all the support tonight. You guys are absolutely amazing. Until I see you then, do me a favor. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. Stay safe. Have a good one. As always, good luck. Have Michael. way too much effort. He's probably not even going to be as good as the other ones.